Forget what you know about Ice Age hunters.
Forget what you know about Ice Age hunters.
The myth suggests human hunting wiped them out instantly. This narrative ignores massive environmental shifts. And now that we understand the myth, let's explore reality. Mistake number 1. Underestimating climate volatility. The Pleistocene environment was never static or stable. These dramatic swings stressed every ecosystem severely. A megafauna evolved for cold stability, not rapid warming. A vegetation vanished almost as fast as the ice retreated. A food scarcity became the primary driver of population collapse. A mistake number 2, simplifying the hunter's role. These were not merely large, they were apex ecological components. By hunting, megafauna demanded immense energy and high risk. A successful hunt required complex coordination and deep knowledge. A single broken tool could mean failure for the entire group. If populations were already stressed, hunting pressure intensified. But few successful hunts cannot reverse a continental decline. But archaeological evidence shows intensive butchery. Yes, but only where prey existed. The critical factor is the baseline population viability. When climate shrinks the base, even small predation becomes catastrophic. This brings us to mistake number 3, ignoring ecosystem fragility. A megafauna extinction was not a single event, but a prolonged attrition. The hunters were victims of the same environmental collapse. The loss of key species destabilized nutrient cycling everywhere. Water sources fluctuated wildly, favoring smaller, adaptable generalists. Hunters shifted focus, but smaller animals offer less energy return. The survivors were the adaptable generalists, the true winners. A megafauna specialized teeth systems failed catastrophically in new diets. Climate change reduced their available niche faster than evolution could adapt. The climate crisis was the true, relentless predator. Hunting was merely the final pressure point on already failing systems. Humans were forced to become extremely efficient survivors themselves. This was a complex interaction, a perfect storm of pressures. We must move past the simplistic narrative of blame. The sheer scale of the environment always dictated the final outcome. But human ingenuity was impressive, but ultimately constrained by nature. Imagine the energetic cost of surviving wild, rapid temperature swings. And survival meant constant movement, seeking fleeting pockets of stability. The environment could freeze resources solid overnight. The best hunting grounds became unreliable resource traps. A carrying capacity plummeted faster than the hunters could adapt. Sick or weak prey were sometimes avoided to prevent contagion. Dietary analysis confirms radical shifts in available nutrition sources. Contrast this with the robust nature of today's successful grazers. But the energy required to maintain specialized hunting teams was enormous. Climate instability removed the buffers that buffered the ecosystem. Odd or smaller prey could shift their range quickly, megafauna could not. On their size, once an advantage, became a monumental liability. Stone tools were used for everything, not just mammoth extraction. Boar reproduction rates were slow, making recovery impossible during crises. But the ecological gap left by these giants is still felt today. Understanding this complexity helps us manage current biodiversity challenges. But even in their presence, humans respected nature's overarching power. The evidence shows climate was the primary stressor, amplified by human impact. Ancient artists documented this volatile world with incredible accuracy. But these were ingenious toolmakers facing insurmountable ecological odds. Water availability remains the core metric for ecosystem health. But the greatest mistake is assuming simple, singular causes for mass extinctions. Adaptability, not dominance, ultimately determined who endured the Ice Age. Understanding complexity is our key to navigating the future.